Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see The Naked City. I'm Burt Leonard, the producer. This story was not photographed in the studio. Quite the contrary. The actors played out their roles in the streets and the buildings of New York itself. In The Naked City, a man is free to search for his happiness in many ways and in many places. He can climb toward it in Wall Street, pursue it relentlessly in one of the more elegant watering places of Manhattan. Or he can pretend to be disinterested and play a dangerous game, like this young man, Mitchell Pierce.
Thirsty? Be my guest? Thanks for the use of the truck.
So I got back to the truck, Lieutenant, and that's all I remember. Until I come to and my hands are tied. My head's killing me, and this guy is standing there drinking milk. Like that's not enough, he pours the whole bottle right in my face. He must be a psycho or something. He didn't even try for my wallet.
These the ones you want, sir?
Yeah. Be kind enough to look those over, will you, Mr. Mazzati?
I didn't get a good look at the guy, Lieutenant, looking up at him from the floor like that. You ever see what a guy looks like from the floor?
Not for some time.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I just can't see straight. Maybe if I lie down for a while.
All right, we'll try again tomorrow. Tell our Carol to take Mr. Mazzati home.
Thanks, Lieutenant. Say, is there a phone I can use? I'd like to call my wife and sort of prepare her. Well, you know, if I drive up to the house in the police car, neighbors will talk. Unless, of course, my wife tells them first what happened.
Yeah, well, Detective Halloran will show you. And come right back, lad.
Right, sir.
The question is, how many cracked skulls among milkmen in the city have there been in these past 6 months?
Well, Mazzati's the second one in our precinct.
And you better run a check on the rest, lad. Now, a question. Why would anyone want to tie up a milkman and not touch a penny in his wallet? Just take his jacket and cap. Mazzati's identity. That's what he took.
But why?
That is the question.
Good evening, Mr. Pierce.
Good evening, Mr. Lewis. Have you a table for us?
We always have a table for you, sir. Henry?
Mitch, this is the most.
Table number 1 for Mr. Pierce.
Mitch Pierce, Mondays through Fridays from 9 to 5, works in a bank. Take-home pay, $58.33. With this kind of money, a man could buy a Rolls Royce in 5 years, providing he didn't eat or pay his rent.
Nice to have you with us again, Mr. Pierce.
Thank you, Henry.
solid. Gee, Mitch, look at these prices.
So?
You must own that bank.
That's just for kicks and cigarette money. I got my real loot from a rich uncle in Tasmania.
Where's that?
Farther than Jersey. But he's loaded, and I'm his boy. So eat up, kid. Like the Caesar said, eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we may die.
Did they really say that?
Who knows? Tomorrow came, and they died. But they knew, those boys. Who wants to live if you can't have the best, huh?
It must be wonderful to have it made, Mitch.
A good, rich, full life. That's the ticket.
Gee, I'm awful glad you found me, Mitch.
You're my golden girl, Evie.
You talk crazy, but I love it.
Each fact has to be checked out, item by item, date by date. It all begins to fill in, a kind of mosaic. It was clear now what was happening. Somebody was knocking out milkmen, borrowing their identities to enter houses without being suspected, then ransacking apartments whose owners were out of the city. These robberies were never reported until the owners returned weeks after the crime. Until now, there had been no reason to link one series of crimes with the other.
Hiya, kitty. Hungry? This your cat? I hope you don't mind.
Sure was hungry.
Morning.
Hello. Hey, where's Phil this morning?
Oh, he's out sick. I'm filling in for him.
Oh, nothing serious, I hope.
No. Probably drank too much milk.
Yeah.
By the way, which way's your service elevator?
Right through that door.
Thanks.
Like many men, the owner of this apartment has a hobby. His hobby comes by the handful. Take your choice. It all depends on how big a hole you want to make, or have to make. It took this device 1/8 of a second to reach out 90 yards and punch a hole through 600 pounds of wild boar with a single blow equal to 1,310 pounds of energy. The 44 caliber Magnum double-action pistol.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello, Jerry. Looks like a nice day.
Paper says it'll be a scorcher, though.
We're air-conditioned.
Phil's truck, isn't it?
Yeah. Phil's sick. The leaf guy took over.
Well, precinct's got us checking it, so. See you, Johnny. Enjoy that air conditioning for me.
I'll do that, Jerry. Take care now.
Okay, buddy. Come out with your hands up.
I can't hear you. I'm hard of hearing. Speak louder.
No tricks now, buddy. Throw up that gun.
Here in the quiet of Central Park, a man is starting his day's work. He is nature's fortune teller, the weatherman.
Hey, you! Go back and get on that radio. Hold it!
Picked himself a fine nest. Put in the horn. Are you in there? Throw your gun down. Come out. You'll make it a lot easier on yourself.
We can starve you out if we have to. All we have to do is wait.
It's gonna take more than a bullhorn to get him out of there. That's no ordinary gun he's using, not by the sound of it.
And we had to try, son.
Lieutenant, a weatherman in there with him.
All right, men, hold your fire. Hold your fire. Now you in there. What you've done is done. Don't add to it. That's an innocent man you have in there. He's done nothing to you. Let him out.
You heard the man? He says I ought to let you go.
And you think that's pretty funny?
Yeah. I think I never heard anything funnier.
How many ways out of that stone cave?
Only 2 doors, sir. That one and around back.
You sure the other door is covered?
Yes, sir.
Now, Carol, get on the radio and tell headquarters we don't need an army, we need a miracle. Or I need the men's in blocking off this area. We got to keep the good taxpayers out of their park till we bring down Humpty Dumpty. Find out what's holding up that emergency truck.
Right, Dan. Let me ask you, what gives with a young kid like you? How do you get yourself in a mess like this?
Well, look, buddy, you got things all mixed up. Sitting there, taking it easy, asking all the questions. You're in a spot. If I go, you go. It's like that.
If I saw you on the street, I would think, now there goes a nice boy. If my daughter brought you to the house and introduced you to me, I'd think, and now Janie's got a real fine taste in boyfriends. And the whole time I would be completely wrong.
Okay, knock it off.
I don't get it. How's a father going to know? Can you tell me?
Have you ever seen a gun before?
Naturally.
But they don't worry you.
Sure, I'm scared stiff.
You don't show it.
Sorry, fella. That's the way I am.
That's the emergency truck, sir.
Hello, Dan. Halloran. Understand we got a cop killer in there.
We got a hostage, too.
Want to use the gas?
What choice have we got?
Manny, we got to get a shot in there.
He's on the second floor.
I think I can get a better shot from the other side. Okay.
What do they pay you this weather out?
$4.20 a month.
$2.95 a month take-home pay, right?
About that.
No wonder your knees aren't shaking now. Any guy who'd have a family on that kind of money isn't afraid of anything. He just plain hasn't got any sense. What can a guy with a family buy on $75 a week? Answer me that.
I've never had any complaints.
You ever been anywhere?
Took a trip to the coast once, when Janie was 12.
Oh, I got a picture of that. Probably drove out in a broken down heap. Stopped at cheap motels. Took pictures of the Grand Canyon with a $5 camera.
We liked it. For us, it was something to remember.
Not me. I go first cabin or I don't go. It's the best or it's nothing. Take now, for instance. Any other guy some dumb flatfoot would have grabbed in a dark alley. Me? They got the whole force out there after me. King of the castle. That's me.
Is that all you're thinking about now?
Sure. What else?
You aren't afraid?
But, buddy, I'd do it all over again. Only next time I wouldn't get caught. How come there are so many things in this world if it weren't meant for a guy should have? How come they cooked up diamond rings, and yachts, and sports cars, and blondes, Who weren't met, no guy should have them answer me that.
Your answer's right here, in Belvedere Tower. Like you say, you're king of the castle. But you have no kingdom and no subjects.
I got you, buddy boy. And I got this.
Now that ought to drive him out.
Or upstairs.
Hey! Wait a minute!
Why doesn't he come out? How much can he take in there?
You were going to die in the chair, Jimmy. Would you hurry?
Look out, Dick!
Harry, could you lob a shell up on that terrace?
Might take us half a dozen shots to get the range. That's no mortar on that dam. Any shot that missed would explode in the park. Trees and grass would hold that stuff for days. And the crosstown transverse is right on the other side of that terrace, filled with traffic.
Why not try a billiard shot? Bounce it off the tower right onto the terrace. You know, like a bang to the side pocket?
Why not?
Why not, indeed?
All set, Dan.
Good. Where are they?
Anytime you're ready.
All right, men. Fire!
Hey, Lieutenant, the weatherman got out. He's okay.
Good. All right, Harry. Send your boys in and get him.
Right.
I quit! See, I quit! I'm through! I'll throw my gun out, just don't shoot! Please, don't shoot! Okay, throw the gun out. You come after it. Hands high!
Congratulations. Who's the CO?
Never mind that. Keep your hands up.
So you're the big boss. I certainly got to know your voice.
I used to hunt with a .22. Never made a noise like that. As soon as I saw it,
You don't have to explain, lad. Get into a hospital, Harry. And take over, huh?
Okay.
Huh? It'll be fall soon. Time for migrant birds. Park's about the last place in the city to see them. Warblers, sparrows, even a catbird or a thrush. Fine soft day, isn't it? A good day to be alive.
In the naked city, a man is free to search for his happiness in many ways. and in many places. Mitchell Pierce tried with a gun. There are 8 million stories in the Naked City. This has been one of them.